Hello. It is I, Tasso. Finally back once again. Apologies, I did not mean to not stream last week, but I basically got a really bad cough and lost my voice. So yeah, I couldn't stream. I really wanted to stream, but I could not. Even if like I'm still not fully recovered yet, but I'm a lot better than how I was last week. So we are finally back here with more in Stars and Time. So last time we defeated the king. We got to the end, we saved the world, but then something happened and we are right back where we started. So that's fun. And now we're trying to find out, I guess now we're trying to figure out what's actually going on with these time loops. And you know, part of that is trying to help our friends, maybe, question mark. But yeah, let's go right into it. We have the one name. Or a new one. The statues of the Change God and the Kingdom of the Freeze Fall God in time, so maybe the king wanted to make a statement. But look how useless your god is, that sort of thing. But only the faces are destroyed. Normally, you destroy the whole statue, right? The face is important, really? Oh? Yes. So every statue we've seen so far is made by a different crafter or artist. It's kind of a cultural thing to craft your own change god. The change god is always changing, always different. And we all have our own version of the change god in our brains. The change god is always depicted wearing the same clothes, so they are at least recognizable in that way, but their face is always changing. I think the change god has like 1,000 eyes. That's how they can see everything. I heard someone say the change god had sewn their own mouth shut, unable to tell us how to change and leaving it us to poor humans to figure it out. I had a dream they had dimples, and since it's crafted by us, it's supposed to represent our connection to the change god. The change god, by their very nature, doesn't interact with humans much, except for when they bless Mirabelle. Ah, yes, but by crafting the change god's face, we get linked to them in some small way. And some people even get to communicate with the change god through the statues they made as well. Oh, really? Nah, not really. Yes, really. I met someone who talked to the change god when they finished your statue. Was it in a dream, maybe? Because you don't know. First, you know that doesn't count. Anyway, that's why all the statues are different from one another. Interesting. So it's a cultural tradition to make your own statue. And it's a connection between you and the change god. How do you connect with your gods, madame? We make shrines for our gods, and everyone shares the shrines. Sharing gods! Interesting. No other statues have changed. Really good check. Mirabelle statue once more. Right. You're funny, actually. One version of every single available issue. Aerodynamic? Aerodynamic. Agronomic. It does. Okay. I run it now. Wow, a secret passage! Crap. Maybe we should get going. Give us a second, Mirabelle. Look through the titles, mumbling each one under your breath. Lost Inland, the history of pepper. What to do when you're sad? There's no chocolate around. Ah, here at the very bottom. Paper I'll say family tale. Where? Paper what now? We checked it out. Someone called Charles Croquet. Charles Croquet? Oh, that's a book that the Domon. Does he have a book you want? Oddly? So he has it. Landry, Domon. They sold croissants, if you remember correctly. Well, I should check it after we beat the king and before I go away. What? What are we talking about? What about you, Siffrin? You were looking around. Did you find the book you were looking for? Huh? A book? Are you both looking for a book? I was, but it's fine. Hey, are you ignoring us? What's happening? Is this another secret quest? If you say it's fine, then it is. Let's get going, everyone. Remember, Isabel look at each other and sigh. So the book, Glenda and Doma might check out the fairy tale. We should go back to Doma and let Oldie know. Pick one at random. Color theory. What it means for us in our past. Oh yes, color theory. Are you interested, Siffrin? You shrug. Huh. What's a color? Haha, Zah doesn't know what a color is. I really don't. Tell me. It's like weird shades. I learned it at school, but it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my table instead. Wow, Bonbon, you're so hardcore. They are weird shades, yes. It's a relatively new discovery, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard, Isabel. But a very long time ago, we could apparently see shades called colors. Yeah, they had a shade called blue, and that's the sky's real shade, and one named green, and that's what the grass looked like. I think the world around us are still those colors, but we just forgot how to see them. Also, researchers say. I think the house in Corbox was researching it. That's such big news? How did I not know this? I failed you all. Oh, don't worry. We don't usually count on you to know things. Oh yeah, that's true. Colors. Shades people can't see anymore. It seems silly, but somehow this knowledge feels familiar to you. Big sparkly shit. How was it called? Shields look. It was weird. I'm taking it. Oh, it's a cooking book. It's talking about carrots and stuff. What? Let's see. Ah, no, that's a carrot method, Bonbon, not carrots. Oh, the carrot method. Siffrin reminded me of it yesterday. That's how I figured out that nice new shield skill. Is that so? Smile awkwardly. Oh, they do. If Siffrin didn't teach me yesterday, this could have been useful. But I already know it. Book. Siffrin taught me, book. And they'll protect us against the king, book. Oldie staring at you. You look away. Maybe you should have looked at that bookcase. Ah, it measures shields that can reflect attacks too. Those are so complicated. I wish I could figure it out someday. Alright, so we know what to do with Oldie in the next run. It just brings back bad memories. A bad memory time because the crossover is gonna be too good. The lovely idea. Isn't body nice, Siffrin? You smile and nod. God, I have like 20 levels over them. Didn't realize how quickly that could add up. Testing. Okay, I need to be like closer to the mic so you can pick up my voice. But yeah. All those runs, all those loops really add up pretty quickly. Maybe we can still have fun. Then leave me behind for 2 hours a day. How generous. I will take you up with that offer then. You want exciting? Then eat this! Bad shit! You know, adults are stupid, huh? We like to think about every possible thing that could happen, even though it probably won't. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't listening earlier. You don't say anything. But why did everyone? We want. But you don't know that. I do. Oh, I won't let anything happen, Bonnie. I promise. Okay. I promise too. I won't let anything happen either. Bonnie smiled confident. You smile back. But the memory of promise, you always remember this. Aww. The kid has the memory of promise to quit. They'll be more likely to buff everyone's stats during battle. Bonnie seems ready for a journey ahead. Aww, that's so cute. Oh, God. Oh, Siffrin looking away already. You suspend them without shame, but at least you can do this. You shake the pattern. It goes ding ding as you summon the funny noises. Appreciation crew jump to your side. Ding 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 ding. Grip the coin tightly between your fingers. Well, biting her nails. Nails. Yes, but you stay strong. We're gonna be okay. You might even say, we're gonna nail it. Oh, he's looking at you. Ah, never mind. Leave me alone. I'm reading. No, Oli. Thank you, Oli. Let's respond to that. What did I say? Nothing at all about the face shoot. Okay, I think got everything here. Parents approach anti-anxiety medication. Some papers. Each paper seems to be a file about a different person. Each has a picture of someone, their name, and what seems to be the answers. Like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years, and do you want kids? What are those papers? She must have been looking at similar papers and don't want. You're choosing one person to do something? Either way, this seems to be what Mirabelle is worried about. You go and talk to her about it. Really imagine it. So you're trapped in time, and that's not great. But you have goals you have to strive towards, so you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends. Find out more about the loops. Talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you will be fine. Why did you loop back? Why isn't it over? Why did it even start in the first place? It was naive to not even think about why you're even looping. You got the power to help everyone, and you just accepted it? Who did you think you were? The hero of this story? That was silly. If only you used your brain sooner. Maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. If only you thought about why you got these powers. If you look inside the classroom more attentively. If you search the head housemaiden's office better. If you look closer at the pillar in the death corridor. What are you missing now? That you feel stupid for not seeing earlier. Stupid. But it's fine. You're seeing clearly now. You won't miss a thing anymore. You save everyone. Save Volgard and escape from this loop. You will. You exit the bathroom. Show that the expression hidden in the text stage of the stage. Reach for rest. You've changed our expressions of your deity to give us this knife. Thank you. Well, but let's backtrack. I'm sorry, why are we back here? Nose look like that? Wow, the left eyes. Totally didn't notice. Please be sharp, please be sharp, please be sharp. I was wondering, like, the king clearly closed his door. Alright, we had this before. Is it rock attacks? I'm pretty sure it's paper attacks. You could skip this part, you would. Keep the bomb in your pockets when the one body to carry it. His stupid crabbing butt! He really liked it. I mean... No! I mean it for... His friend looks around. For Dale. I mean them for all Dale, because you like to try out new foods. I do not. Yes, you do! I suppose I do then. See? I mean them for Dale, not for you. Go away now. Don't look at me. Let me make like a crap and go. Strong by situation, super stressful. Gotta stay at the side, okay, sir? Sometimes when I take it off. I feel bad I didn't notice Mirabelle wasn't doing well. So, in the spirit of being a person good enough at his feeling things, how are you feeling right now? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you? Because you look a bit out of it to me. You've been acting weird since yesterday, actually. You try not to flinch. I'm all fine, I swear. Well, as long as it doesn't get in the way of our victory, I suppose you can feel however you want. So, I need a break from talking. Young ones, are you here to kill me? Spoken like a true house, but wait. You, traveler. Bright one. Do you remember? I remember you. Is that so? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. Knife key to low. Attacks will hit harder against the king. Look out for this part. No, concentrate. I managed to beat him last time, but you still have so many questions. Why is freezing Volgar in time? Does his power have anything to do with the time which you're stuck in? If you ask him something, will he answer? Ugh, fine. You can now ask the king questions by going to your craft menu. The things I let you do, Stardust, I swear. Ask the king, what's your goal? Oh, my goal. Sif, does it matter? It doesn't! Your reasons don't matter at all! But they might. Why do you want to freeze Volgar in time? Siffrin? Oh, can't you guess? Can't you tell? Oh, stars. I thought my intentions were clear. But no one seems to understand. We don't know. We don't understand you. Why would you want to make the entire country suffer? And expect everyone to be okay with it? There must be a reason. Why would you freeze Volgar in time? And only Volgar, for that matter. That's true. No other country has been attacked. With a power like yours, you could freeze more than just Volgar. But you stop at the borders. Other countries are safe. Why? Oh, because Volgar is perfect. Perfect? Such welcoming, creative people. Always willing to welcome travelers in. Even travelers with no name. No home to speak of. Such precious memories. It is perfect. I do not want it to change. I want it to stay exactly how it is, so it cannot ever be destroyed. That's so? But backwards thinking. I don't know about what Vulgar made it perfect for you, but it cannot stop us from living. The king. Are you the one doing this to me? Oh. Doing this? Stars, you don't want to explain it in front of everyone. But the king, he could be the one trapping you in time. The one imprisoning me here. Huh? Imprisoning you? Whatever is happening to you, I am not the one responsible, bright one. But that scent around you, could it be? It does not matter. He doesn't seem to know what you're talking about, since the king isn't the one responsible for the loops. Isn't that weird? You're looping through time. He's freezing it. Aren't you using the same power? Power over time? How are you freezing people in time? Ha. Could have told you that one if you asked. It's timecraft, buddy. Timecraft, you heard this before. Timecraft. The ability to craft time itself. But timecraft is supposed to be impossible to control. How can you use it, let alone do it at such a grand scale? If the bright one isn't bright enough to know of timecraft, they will not be bright enough to understand how. Ouch. Don't be mean to friend! Shut up! Timecraft is something to look into, isn't it? Either way, it doesn't seem like he's the one trapping you here. Since you're here, it might be worth it to beat the king now so you can go talk to the head housemaiden. She said something before about how you're looping, about something being broken. She knew something. After that, you have to find more information about timecraft somewhere. And you can always go back and fight the king if you have anything else to talk about as the king. Oh, these time saviors. You survive it. Everyone okay? It's you here. Good. Let's fight to the death then. Oh, cried and cried and cried. Yes, everything very healthy, but learn to read the room. Okay. You hurt so many people. you all fighting against me. Really? So you want to be immortalized right now as winners? Oh shit, no! No, we can't use anything. I do not want time to stop now. I don't want to. But it's even a perfect moment! So I'll never let you have your way. Nice try trying my play at the Green Frozen, but I won't listen to you. It's in the end of the story, King, not by a long shot. This or anything, fighting you is the highlight of our life. Believe it or not, between you isn't even worth writing on my resume. The worst, King. You're nothing. You're not even King. You're no one. No one. So I need to write the disappear. 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 It can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. Well, we did it again. Oh, it was close for a second there. We did it, Mirabelle. Let's go. I'll kill you with my bare hands and bring us closer. Ooh, how high are we? Please don't keep on coming to the edge. I'm going to... You know, we never did use the bomb. Cut yourself here. Save me your hand. Your hand with the bandage around your face. So nice, even though she tries to pretend she is not. Next to her, Bonnie carefully takes the glass shot from her and throws it across the room. Why do you shove things like this in your pocket anyways? Once more. Time we got here, you looked right back to the start of talking to the house meeting, didn't you? Did it look bricky when you talked to her? Does she know why you've talked to her? Will time look back again? Ah, whoop whoop, we did it, we won, etc. Whatever. Quite a workout, my entire body's screaming. Savior of Vargard, huh? That's something to add to my list of accomplishments, but now I can finally go back to traveling. Boy. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Siffrin is everything. Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my pocket. Grab, yeah! Never mind. Take care of yourself, Siffrin. For real. Who's next now? might hang out for a little bit longer. Okay, wait, I need to use the bathroom. So I will BRB. Right, here we are back. There's the sun outside. Sif, we did it! Okay, phew. Sif, Siffaroni, Siffrin. I. 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 You called group hack. Group hack. Pass. Of course you pass. You and free never join group hack. Za. Group hack. Group hack. Group hack. Sure. I guess it's time for a group hack. Yay. What's the day, Potter? Come on, so talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do. But Sif, I'm glad this is over. Can we go into my old job, you know? To make sure I have a Juvente. Here we go again. Traveling one. Something was broken. What was it? Broken? What do you... Oh no. Oh no. Huh? Something's weird. Is she? Oh! Siffrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it. I'm sorry. But jeez. You're not imagining. You should be the same exact thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it, say something! No, she could have answered your questions. Why? Even though you asked for something different at the start of this conversation. Why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me! If you attack on your stomach, it's my fault. Something's broken, failing, rotting. I would even get to quit. The head house message the exact same thing. Time looped again. You're back here. She really repeated the exact same thing, huh? Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well, but it was like you weren't here. Why? The king spoke of something called timecraft. It might be time to find out more. You should ask the Dormont librarian, see if they know something. Yeah. Oh, we're not even like. Hey, Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. Talk to you later, Mira. So which one will you choose? Huh? Sorry? Quite a pile of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me! She has a hand on her very beer. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help if you give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Siffrin, but this might take some time, so we sure you have time? Maybe in a second. Oh, it's fine. Let me know when you have time, alright? Anything about timecraft? Timecraft? Like, specifically? I'm not sure. If you look through books about craft, we have one here, but we're not talking about timecraft much. I wonder, where could you find craftnonomy books? Oh, the study of craft in general is called craftnonomy. Craftonomy. I don't think any libraries here in the house carry any. Maybe we should look elsewhere. So why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be something. Dom in the house. Oh, I heard the burglary has one of those. What? 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 Huh? Really? She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her and repeat the same words over and over. Siffrin, will you come with me to ask them if I can borrow it? It might take some time. So make sure you have time to help me. Maybe in a second. Oh, of course. Well, let me know when you have time. Well, let me go talk to Luke first. Isa. If I was time a bit, I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite trees in this tree. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty tremendous tree. Closer, closer, his hand stops, abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. Can I help you with anything? Do I need help with anything? Maybe kind of, but okay, well, I'd rather ask everyone else if you need help first. Mine might take some time. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Are you jealous of my allies? What? Where is that coming from? I don't know, just weird every time I talk about them. Like what? Like I'm your partner waiting at home, and then when we get to talk about you, all you talk about is the fun you're having with other people? Forget I said that. That was a terrible, awful metaphor. Shut your mouth. I'm really not jealous, okay? Not of your party anyway. Doing so many different things. What do you need help with? Find more about the loops. What should I do now? So you talked to the king and found out something called timecraft, was it? I wonder where I'll be able to find out more about it. There might be a book about it somewhere. Maybe the librarian dorm or something. Oh, the king. Talk to the king. Seems like he's using some type of craft on timecraft. Much about it myself, but as always, if you need information about something, you should read the book, maybe as a librarian. Oh shit, I didn't mean to press that again. I just need help in general. Okay, well, at this point, you should try and see if anyone needs your help. Nothing more to it than that. Let me know if you need help on how to help a specific one. So, your fighter apparently wants you to help everyone else first. Scary. I think he's asking you to finish helping everyone first because he wants to ask you something really complicated. That's what you're thinking. Well, the only thing you can do now is helping everyone else, Stardust. Statue. So there'll be a statue to connect with the change god, even in a small way. And some people might have talked to this change god through their statues. Kinda cute, and it's a nice way to feel closer to your faith. Not that you know much about a change god beliefs, you, don't you? Maybe that will come later. And Isabel. The thing he said tell you at the end of your journey. He mentions he wants to tell you something when you go and sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it. Someone interrupted him just as he was about to tell you. How unfortunate. If only there was a way to make sure he wouldn't be interrupted. Maybe you finally get to hear what he has to say. It keeps happening too. Nobody seems suspicious of me. Is that so? That research of yours is pretty perceptive. Better not act weird or interact with stuff that makes you act too weird too often in one loop. Oh dude, what does it matter? She won't be able to figure out anything anyway. You figure out you're looping in time just because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement. Sentences are different. I've noticed. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? This didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories? None. But hey, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? But that's what the ending of their book series is about. When the hero is from, what their history is. It doesn't matter. What a stupid series. Let's go and let the book fan know if you haven't already. They were a book about burial rituals because you adults all talk about your death. Kids should be worrying about things like this. What the world we live in. I'm glad you got the courage to talk to them about it. It seems like it helped you both. And you made a promise, didn't you? Try to keep it. You try. Give them a nod and walk away. Before we became stuck in town, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think, so stopped at a boulangerie nearby. The boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day, even then with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, he pointed at the croissant, showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you 1 silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Isa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have a very different ways of someone speaking the same language. Makes sense, as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Isa's Fagordian accent, a few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even a few with Oldie's Cabuan accent, but your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Bulgander's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Taunting you? Could you remember the light still? Could he remember the light still? The shapes they cut in the darkness? Their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? You left the Bulgari running. You could see the night sky, dotted with lights, but your chest was empty when you ran back. You thought how you always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact, but you don't want to forget your allies ever. Ever, 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 ever. No matter what, you make sure that you would always remember. You ate the croissant when you go back to everyone else. It didn't taste like anything. Oh boy. Boy. You can get so fixated sometimes. You don't need to swear off croissants because of what happened. You don't need to keep that coin to remember what happened. You don't need to keep that coin to remember them. Those rituals won't accomplish anything. You don't want to hear this right now. How could you understand how I feel? You're right. I can't understand you. After all, I don't know what it's like to feel your home slip out from under you, to feel cut off from everything. You want to remember it all, no matter what. How could I? Look at me, Stardust. Look at my face. Do you really think I'm supposed to be here? Do you really think I can't understand what it's like to not have a home I can go back to? To see reflections of it everywhere I look, but without the connection that comes with it? Do you really think I don't understand wanting to remember everything I've left behind? I'm a star, but do you think it really warms me up? That my chest isn't empty still? And even now, I'm alone. No one can understand what I'm going through. And the only person that could is... Nope, that's it. That's all you get. I feel like I understand Loop a lot better now. Thinking about this, Well, that was intense, to put it mildly. I guess technically I could like do this kind of over and over. Honey. Help me with anything? Help me? You done? I do. Huh? You love? Rice. Dash. And fish heads. Oops. Let's try to get like stuff first in case. Nah. To keep it. Alright, this one. Let's help Oldly first because I'm most interested in Oldly. Oldly? I cannot pronounce words. Anyway. Let's hang out now. Thank you. Let's go then. You're only now hanging out, you should head to the Bogandra. Yay, we are hanging out. Hey there, hello. We've heard you may have a family tale? A family tale? Of a family called Piperace. If you'd be okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit. Ah, the one I borrowed for my girl before the house froze. I'm not a very good writer, so I figured reading another one would give me some inspiration for stories to tell my little girl. Do you have it still? I do not. What? You do know Anthony maybe? He lives at the east of town, in the house with no flowers. I asked if he could borrow it. They knew the Piperace family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The Piperace family died only a few years back after all. Well, that sucks. You know if she has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't. I have a sudden bad feeling about this. Out to the east of village with no flowers. Look like I should go pay them a visit. Flowers. Oh, hello, Anthony, is it? That sure is me, and you're two of the saviors, aren't you? Thank you all for what you're doing. Best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you process? For an hour, maybe. Oh, the Piperace family tale. I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but, well... I think one of the kids next door stole it from me? What? What? Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. They just, well, you know the 3 kids outside. A few weeks ago, they passed by to help me cook some things. And, well, the book is gone now. So, sometimes you talk to those kids. You get that book, Oldly. Let's just go, alright? Kids. The middle kid with the small head looks at you from their rock throne. Adults, what do you want? Siffrin, you handle this. Why you? Why me? You're closer to being a kid than I am. Good luck. Okay. Do you know about family tales? Yeah? What kind of adult doesn't know about family tales? Are you stupid? Man, no, you can't ask adults if they're stupid. Can't I? Look at him. They're short, and their hair looks unbrushed, and they look like they haven't slept in weeks. And their head definitely looks stupid and not cool. Siffrin, the kid is just drawing you. Do something. On principle, you don't get into fights with kids. What to say? Anyway, do you know about the paper essay family tale? Ah, Manon, I think he's asking about. Shut up! I got this. Maybe the kids like you disdainfully as they can, which is a lot. What if we do? We like to borrow it. Trade. A trade! A trade! We have something you do not. Knowledge. Offer us something in exchange. I have a flower. Who cares about your stupid flower? They're literally everywhere in the village. But elders like it when you give them flowers. I have a pun. A pun? It better be the best pun I've ever heard. How do you keep a wizard in suspense? The kid leans a little towards you, interested. I don't know. How? I'll tell you tomorrow. What? That's not the deal. Tell me. The kid's eyes grow wide, speechless. Manon, the wizard looking at doubt, he said, you're a wizard, Manon. Wow, I know you just said it because it's part of the joke, and I know I'm not a real wizard because wizards aren't real, but I felt something just now. I'll do whatever you ask. We only need the book. Oh yeah. Okay, so Manon doesn't have the book anymore. What? Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her so she stopped crying, okay? Who's Charlene? Charlene Shortcrat, the Booger's daughter. The what? Huh? You can't help but laugh. Hey, look at the old lady's face. Siffrin, you jump. We are going. You nod rapidly and follow. Bye, adults. Let's play again soon. Hey, that was a little funny. Hi. Hello. What? Hey. Please do not scare my daughter, madame. You get in front of Oldie and smile at the girl. Hi. Hi. We thought you got a cool book. A book? Oh, yes. From Manon. Manon is so nice. She gave me the book. The book with the nice stories. That was really it. And now it's mine. I can read it all by myself. But it's boring. I want another book, Papa. Wait, which book are you talking about, Charlene? This one. She showed you a book with Pipperassi family tale written across it. I'm so sorry. It's fine. You got the Pipperassi family tale. Finally. If we'll find a nice silent place to talk. I can't believe this took this long. But finally. Ollie looks at the closed family tale book intently. Are you going to read it? They said I could keep it until I have to leave Dormont, so I have time, but she's still looking at it. The family book. So the family tale book you spend so much time trying to find. It seems important to her, but why? Is it related to your research? Sorry, what? The book, is it related to your research? Well, I suppose I've kept it secret long enough. Don't tell Isabu, alright? There is no research. I'm not researching anything. Huh? Sorry for not saying anything. Isabu said I must be researching something since I was a traveler here in Volgard, and it felt easier to not say anything. So then, why did I leave Kabue? Travel for years, or to find myself in Volgard, if not for some intellectual pursuit? Well, I'm actually here in Volgard to find more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Volgardian. Oh, I've lived my whole life in Kabue. My father was Kabuan and my mother Volgardian. I have no idea how they met, he never told me, but all I know is that she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood and I never saw her again. Good riddance if you ask me. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. But what does it matter, right? My father was a good man and Kabue was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history, about Volgard, but still a part of me was curious. And one day, a few years ago, a Volgardian merchant showed me her wares and this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family, a family tale. And she explained family tales to me. Generations of Volgardian parents writing stories for their children and writing them down in a book. So you end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written, the rules of this particular way of telling stories. How friendly families shared their stories with each other, and how it had been done for generations, how it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped. And I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realize it, because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine, but it was stolen from me because my mother left, and I never have a link to this culture, ever, unless I went there. So this is why, So I traveled to Valgard, and, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult. During my travels with you all, I got to know many Valgardians and saw many Valgardian cities. I got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people, and I look and I learn, and it is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still, even now that I'm here in Valgard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something of myself here, in the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Valgarian people act, how they think, and be able to say, ah, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't, and it feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here still, to know as much as I can about this country, and in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. If I did find more about myself during this journey, and I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It's an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country, of a culture that should have been yours but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kabue, my features are foreign, just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin, enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about for guardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I'm not the only one who is other. In fact, Valgard is filled with people who also come from other lands. Valgard welcomes people from all over the world after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I found Valgard to be full of people that are similar to me, and I am very grateful for that. Or at least half Valgardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself, trying to see if she finds herself in a country she has no memory of. What about you, Siffrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Valgard? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you didn't grow up in Valgard either, right? Do you have roots here? Or were you just passing through? Ha! My apologies. Forget I asked. I didn't say anything. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It was wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. She'd probably find me here, just bearing her story to you and nothing else, but you. I don't remember much about where I'm from. Only turns to look at you. Huh? Were you too small when you left? Oh, was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you created and which parts already were. You're not. But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kabue would be the exact same. Everyone in Valgard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes. But it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Siffrin. I'm Kabuan and Valgardians in ways I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Kabuan and Valgardian, wouldn't you agree? I do. Ha, that's interesting. I feel so much lighter now. Because you found the family tale? Aww. Yes, and also because we talk, Siffrin. Oh, ha. Thank you for listening to me, Siffrin. You blush and nod. Now get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun. Odie smiles at you mischievously. You got the memory of secret quest. You always remember this. When equipped, memory of secret quest moves all of your research stats by 30! Wow! Craft brick. It's amazingly strong. When used, it makes the enemy with all craft types for effect. It's so strong, you only need to use it when you and your researcher have had this exact conversation. So if you look back to Dormont, you'll talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? Yeah, leave waving goodbye. Sit down. Mira looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So why are these papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabelle looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I'm not talking about being bonded yet. Dating? Didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company and they gave me a bunch of photos of people that I could meet that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with. So I appreciate another pair of eyes, or just the one eye, as long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I replace my anxiety about a possible defeat with this. Oh, choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone. But you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle? Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright, I have a few profiles right here. She removed an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Will she carry it with her throughout your entire journey? She has a few of them, so you can go first and tell me what you think, and I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him. She showed you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home. What? Do you mean Isabel? Ew, you're right. Is that wolf an ew? Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she like someone more feminine. Do you have someone more feminine looking? Look through her files. How about her? She shows you a profile of a gentle-looking lady. She looks nice. She does, I guess. She guesses. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose... someone... nice? You're not. And someone... pretty? You... not. And someone who... likes me? You don't not. Mira. No, wait, let me think a bit more. I want someone who... She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Siffrin? Well, think about how to answer this for an awfully long time. Then catch yourself. Wait, are you just going to copy my answers? No? Okay, fine. You got me, Siffrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But then, why? So then, why worry about it? You know, Siffrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing with a capital C, bettering yourself, becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's a part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can't you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things that I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do? Like dating? Yes, like dating. But you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good house maiden, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them. I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way. And you don't want to? And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Siffrin. Not at all. Dating, the idea of me being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened. And I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, Stars, this is heavy. I'm not sure what to say. Maybe. Well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Siffrin. I'm a housemaid and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all. But I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone that way. But, Siffrin, there is such a pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, but there's such an intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around for showing. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabel isn't even a housemaid, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even parts of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't even know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do, and do things with them, which I would never ever want to do. Also that I can change, and it makes me feel like a mistake, that I must be broken for not being able to want these things, because everyone else can. Well, I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yes. Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah, it's just weird and gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Siffrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief for someone who understands this, at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change, and dating is part of it, so Mirabelle sighs. Siffrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith? But some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief. Maybe that brings you both joy and grief? Thinking about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but yeah, I have something like that. So you do too. How do you deal with it then? You don't. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general. Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say. You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle had those feelings towards change belief. She always seems so passionate about it, but the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her to be into a box that she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she just leave it behind then? I suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change? If everyone changes in that way, then you change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change? Siffrin, that's not how it works. But no one needs to know. Change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Aww. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Siffrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go. Don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? Memory of Faith. Holy care shield. Amazingly strong when used. It creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for one turn. This one. Tap the one you like the most on its head and breathe. You breathe in and out. Crouching down, you whisper to the statue and ask for speed. You hand on the statue, you whisper speed, speed, speed. When you realize it's fast enough to attack first, it's what you want. If you feel a little faster, you do some side steps. You can tell they come easier than usual. Your attack speed got boosted. I'm debating if I should just reloop and oh, it's been 1, 2, 3. You've just passed your 20th loop. 20. Is that a lot or too little still? Back to it. Last one is oh yes. Wait, let's reload. Let's not do a loop again. Pineapples and Samoas. But which Samoas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which Samoas are my favorite? Stupid. God, which one was it? He doesn't like cheese, but without cheese with potatoes. Yeah. That's all my favorite food. Success! If you remember that word, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time. I have time now. Okay, come on. Bonnie brought you outside of Dorm 1. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Friend, you said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you say, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh, I know Dee is going to say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help, to actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look, look, I'm not scared. Come on. So, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this. Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. You strike. Oh, we actually got the XP. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie. I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't see hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out. And make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do. You frown. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. Tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay, here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Yay! Good job, Bonnie. I did it, friend. You clap. You breathe in and out. 150p. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? Dia and Zah and Belle said we are not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why. Because it means we can't high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Neil. Neil? My sister! Her name's Petronil, but it's dumb, so I call her Neil. She doesn't like it when people touch her and she's not ready for it. Neil's really cool and tough, but she gets easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there. And she screamed really loud, like, "Grrrr!" But then she said I shouldn't do it again. Because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You're not. So, I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. We don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad, and also talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Neil to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh, maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me, if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but sure. Huh. Okay. I remember that. So, then, Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm going to touch you now. Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow! You saw me and I told you so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. Spot sadness in the distance and attack. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile, enjoying Bonnie. Even the sadness has changed blows. It's different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven, and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You trip on the branch. Friend! The sadness saw you fall and running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Ah! Ah! You breathe in and out. Friend! Friend, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bon. I'm just tripped. Really? You promise? You're not. Okay. You haven't called me Bon in forever. Only Zah calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You're not. Okay. Sorry, I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Before? Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back when you protected me from that other sadness, you know? Huh? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid! Oh! Ah! Oh crap, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you. I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. You didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You've forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and the sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and... Why do you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why do you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, freezing you're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar and you bump into things all the time. And you trip all the time. And you can't see. Because of me. Because of me. Oh no, they seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal though. But it is! It really is! You got hurt because of me and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could have never let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Do you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? And you'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you leave. And I'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye. But friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry. Promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you jump in and protect them every time. You will protect them all every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it? And they get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get the better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you have been hurt. So, you can protect me, and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too, yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Aww. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Aww. Slowly, you hug them back. Aww. See, you do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. You got a memory of training. You always remember this. You never miss when attacking. Your hit also learn this skill. Billion blows technique. You'll be able to hit enemy other during battle. It's so strong. It's attack conversation. So if you look back to Dorman and talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay? Okay, let's go back to Domon. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You're not. Oh, that was really sweet. Really go through the whole thing again. You can just zone through it and skip it completely if you like. Where the book is? A book? Siffrin, we just heard they don't have it. Let's go see Antonio personally. That's the only book I have. She happily shows off the Piverase family tale. What? What? Oh my! So you had it, Charlene. I suppose you can borrow it now. Siffrin, how did you? Never mind. Thank you both. We'll give it back shortly. Oh, that saved you some time. Say the lines, Siffrin. ties to us, which ties itself how brave. It was just revolutionary to you. You're jealous. Ha. They will buy a home the first time. You don't want to have that home, not anymore. It's yours. It doesn't need to be shared, but you have to follow the script still. Everything was worth remembering. You know you're not in the middle of where you're from, right? Experience, you laugh silently. Sure. I act confused. Alright, well. This looks nicer, you think? He looks nice? She looks like you! Ew, you're right. Ew, she says. Not a bit later. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers? No! You told anyone this before. You wonder what made you tell her in that moment. If you're joy and grief, you're thinking about the stars. You don't. You were wrong the first time you talked to her. Instead of telling her to change by not changing, couldn't she instead change the belief instead of the belief changing her? Why should she be the one to do the work? Why couldn't the world change for her instead? You could tell her that. But, changing the script is scary. Is it fun, you wonder? You always make the joke. You have to keep some sort of routine, stay sane, and if always making the joke is how, so be it. I think he never will. Look at his hand coming closer, closer. As suspected, his hand stops off your shoulder. Is anyone here, Isa? I finished everyone out. Ah, oh, that's cool. I did see you running around everyone earlier. It looked like fun. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask me if you needed any help. Just look well. So do you need help with everything? Help? Oh. Yes, I do need help with something. Now that I'm thinking about it. Is that what you were doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. I kept the best one for last. Oh, Sif, I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today since I saw you running around with everyone, but you didn't talk to me much today, so I was worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today then. Are you ready now? We probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done. So I don't think you have time to do anything in the village after. So I'll make sure you did everything you needed to. Give me a second. I'm going off of Dormont, okay? Sure, what do you want to talk about? My turn, actually. My turn. I have a question. So, how's your touch exposure therapy going? Your what? In the gardening room. You've been practicing touch the party in the annoyingly cramped room, right? How does Loop know about this? It's going well. I'm so happy for you. Touching people is so weird, right? At least you have all the time in the world to get used to it, especially since you don't remember what happened if you Loop, right? Removes all the yucky vulnerability of it all. I'm doing so many different things. Never mind. Do that thing. Well, it's a boo around for a while, going through Dormont, then the forest, until a field? There's nothing around. What could we possibly need? So what do you need me to do, huh? Oh, lay down with me? Oh, you lay down, and then look up. You look up. The stars. Aww. Stars, stars, stars all around you. You inhale sharply. You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. And I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff, but I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. And so I thought, since making sure to help everyone today, but I just want to hang out with him. And so, that's it. That's all I want you to do today. Let's just hang. Oh. Oh, why stars? Oh, so you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language is it, but I always thought it was like a swear word, like crap. I looked in a few books, but I couldn't find any word. I couldn't find the word anywhere, so I got really curious. And one day I heard someone else say it, so I asked them, and they said it means stars. And I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once and the sun, like you really know what you're talking about. And sometimes when we slept outside, you spend most of the night looking at the night sky. And I thought that was interesting because I never thought about what's up there before. But so I thought maybe like you like to see the stars together, or just in general. Oh no, was that wrong? Was it really more of an actual swear word like crap, where you don't actually like stars and stars are bad and gross? Did I step in it? Did I mess up? No, he didn't step in it. Oh, phew! I got scared. Anyway, I've heard some people can see stuff in stars sometimes, like pictures. They're called constellations. Constellations! Yes, that! Do you know some? You look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any. Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but... Change the subject. No, you're fine. Tell me something? Something about you. Oh, okay. Well, okay, you know I'm from Jovente, right? I've lived there my whole life. It's a nice big city. More than one house too. Way bigger than Dormont. Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Anyway, you might think it's surprising, I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smarter than anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine. Huh. You have trouble imagining Isabu as anything other than the boisterous man he is. Like really imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids. Always knows the answer to any question the teacher has. Always getting perfect grades. Always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend in the playground. That was me. And I didn't really like myself. Cause like I was smart, but I really hated being shy, being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was paralyzed by fear. And I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after years of living like this, I look at myself and the way I was, the way I existed in this world. I look at that kid in the mirror and I thought, is this it? Is this who I want to be? Couldn't I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends? Someone people could love? Someone I could love? Someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being? Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to the house for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do bodycraft on yourself, to change. And you can stay for a bit and come back change and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become. So I went to one of Jovente's houses and threw myself into it, trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder, crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger, looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, I'm the coolest! Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. You might hurt yourself even. So you always have to be careful and think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. I decided it was. So, the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Made sure they never ever come back. So I could live. It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just, grew around them to protect them, building an armor until it becomes a real thing. So I could become strong, someone outgoing, someone comforting to be around, someone I would have liked to know before. It doesn't matter that much. I'm here, is what I mean. And I love myself so much more now than I did before. But even the person I'm now is a work in progress. I want to change still. I became a big and strong and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude, because that's who I needed to be. But lately, I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a little bit, act like stupid, that sort of stuff. It doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid, just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon, and become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right? Oh, we never knew. Isabu wanted to change, become someone else, and he did it. He must have worked for so long to make his wish come true. I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know? So, you turn into a jerk? More like a knock. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel. They both sound bad, Isa. No, don't say that. You can be a smart jock. A smart jock. How avant-garde, right? Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change to someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? Is that what he thinks? Isa. Yeah, Sif? I've never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And, well, you know I feel the same, right? You're like maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you. When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation, how you breathe in this specific way sometimes, and how I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods. And I want to know more about you, talk with you more, laugh with you more, and I... You can't look away from him. Whoa, is that a shooting star? Hey, look up! Isn't it cool? You look away from him and look up at the starry sky. There's no shooting star, but you don't mind. Ah! See, I told you they'd be here. Oh, you heard Isa mumble to himself. You heard Isa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like, "Hi, Siffrin. Hi, Isabu. We figured you'd be here. Can we join you? Everyone is here. Good to see you, everyone. Such a beautiful night. Was it your idea to come here, Isabu? It was. Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Isabu. What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just a pals outing. A buddies hangout. I, of course, would bring any one of you here. I brought our food, so we can eat here. A nightly picnic. Oh, I can smell some samosas. Yummy. Yeah, I made a lot. Friend, take one. Take two, even. You deserve it. Siffrin sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier, you jam. Yes, thank you, Siffrin. You've been a great help today. Friend taught me how to fight. I'll be able to help you tomorrow. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie. Zah, did Friend help you today too? You freeze. Did you? Aww. Of course Sif helped me today. Isabel's looking at you, smiling brightly. Thank you for spending time with me, Sif. Oh. Hide your face beneath the rim of your hat. How wonderful! Thank you, oh great helper. Here, have another some soa. And have some pate and bread. I'm sure you want some tea too. And here's some of my curry. Your plate is overflowing! You see everything on your plate. Sway back and forth, eat as much as possible before everything falls down. Oh! You burp. Ew! Ha! Nice reflexes, Siffrin. Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them. You're glad you know them better. You're glad. Friend, you okay? Want more snacks? You smile. Yes, please. Then eat. Eat as much as you want. You all eat and laugh under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you go into the house and fight the king. But today you're happy. Nice time yesterday, hanging out with Isabel and the stars. I started, I didn't want to interrupt before, but you got a new memory when equipped. Wow! We will win, we will win. Oh. Hey, Stardust, it was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday? They love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to look back to before you spend that time with them. What would happen if you stayed with this version of them until the end? If you went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king and saw the head housemaiden with them, would anything happen? Would anything change? Time to walk all the way up and beat the king. That stupid sadness again. Attack. A sadness, huh? There's something crawling with them. Everyone, let's you strike. So annoying. You have enough of all this stupid sadness standing in your blinding way. Always here, always getting in your way, always slowing you down. Why one day you'll die? Not dead yet. You strike again. Not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead. Not dead. There we go! So that was a complete 180 from what just happened. I got it! Sadness, huh? How do we call it then? Don't worry, Belle. Kill in one strike, or they'll notice your attack lowered. Siffrin? You jump and laugh awkwardly. Take the lead, take the lead, take the lead. They're all counting on you. Don't scare them by acting weird. Alright. Okay, we're finally back here. Well, that was quite a bunch of things to go through. But yeah, I guess we'll go on to the next. So yeah, I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Well, that was like the last bit was definitely 182, like all the heartwarming stuff we just had before. So that's certainly something. But you know, we'll be back next week for more in Stars and Time. Figure out what to do. I mean, we clearly have to just go through the castle all the way to get to the king and see how that goes. But you know, beyond that, thank you all for tuning in. Actually, wait, I want to check something. The loop mean that I basically no, craft skills. Okay, we do still have it. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll try go all the way up to the king and see how that runs. Yeah. But until then, thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, all of you stay safe, wash your hands, all that fun stuff, and I will see you then. All right. Goodbye.